Sometimes you see things that you cannot believe with your very eyes, but yet it's there in front of you. This, for me, is one of them. Thibaut Courtois won the FIFA's Best Men's Goalkeeper Award, but Jordan Pickford, of all people, got third place. If I don't know what's more bizarre than this picture, after what's happening in real life at Everton, I don't know what is. But hey, Pickford has been amazing to save. We're taking on Man City today though. Can he continue that run? Tottenham are also interested in signing Dominic Calvert-Lewin for £55 million apparently. He's worth between 47 to 57 million. I actually would be open to seeing him leave for that kind of money. But while he's interested in the move, the Tottenham fans are not so interested in seeing Calvert-Lewin join them. So, oops, maybe that's a bit ironic when you look at it that way. We've also been linked with a few players. Joseph Sutalo has been linked with us as an option that we can buy. I'm scouting him right now as a result. I use these rumours as a way to try and find players. This guy could be fascinating to sign. And he also was sort of problem I have right now. Victor Nelson is another player that has been linked with us for the January transfer window. He would like to play on the right side of a two-man partnership though, which is a problem I'm finding with a lot of my defenders. And the last player that has been linked with us is another defender in the form of Lucas Martinez Cuarta, and he doesn't have a preference to side thankfully, but whether or not he would be good enough for what we're looking for, I don't know. The value for all these players that we've been linked with is not as much as I thought it would be. We're also looking at the Premier League transfer window opening sign, and one of those players we've talked about has been linked. There's been two more linked with us. Adam Webster is another one of those players that's been linked with us, but he's worth a lot more money, 30 to 45 million pounds right now. He would be quite good to get, but whether or not we would actually want to sign him, I don't know. And Tormenta is another one of those players that's been linked with us, but whether or not we want to sign him, I don't know. He is 6'4" though, and he's on the cheap side, but he's also 26, so he probably would not develop as much as I want him to if we had to try and challenge for big things in the future. But I also want to talk about the youth intake preview because we've not really done this in the save. 5 players were expected to be enjoying: a goalkeeper, a fullback, a centre-back, attacking midfielder, and a winger. So that's promising to say the least, and it could be a good sign for us in this side of things if we couldn't afford to sign any players. Since we last met as well though, we've actually had quite a few games, and we took on Newcastle first and foremost. Dwight McNeil finds Calvert-Lewin, who scores his first league goal this season for us, so good for him. We did, however, concede an equaliser. Aaron was a nuisance in this game, finds Isak, who does score a goal for his side, and he's as good as we thought he would be. But we made it 2-1 before half-time after Venegre finds Onana, he finds James Garner, and Garner does that. Pope should do much better with his save. But we then scored a penalty, Anthony Gordon scoring it, so it's 3-1, before we make it 4. And Demarai Gray finds Onana, who somehow squeezes it in, so 4-1 we win against Newcastle in a good result. We then went to Anfield, and inside 4 minutes, we won the game. Dwight McNeil plays across to Roby, who does this, 1-0, only goal of the game. And I've got to say here now, we should not have won this match. Mo Salah had a penalty that he could have scored, and he took on Jordan Pickford. And Jordan Pickford saved the penalty. Maybe that's one of the reasons why he was in the top 3 for the men's Best Goalkeeper Award for FIFA. But hey, we FM Liverpool here, and I'm not upset by it. And Pickford getting an 8.5 rating shows that maybe, just maybe, he was quite good. We then took on Man United, and inside 4 minutes we're 1-0 down. Varane with the header to give them the lead. But we equalised before half-time. Finished, Andreas Sheldrup finds the ball, plays it in, and somehow it finds a way to McNeil. He scores, it's onside, I don't know how, but I'm not complaining. We did only draw though, and unusual for us to drop points against a side in this division at this point. But hey, we did okay otherwise. Then we took on Tottenham. Hugo Lloris plays his ball forward, and, well, Kulusevski scores the opening goal of the game. 70 minutes in, I was trying to wonder what on earth was happening here, but then we equalised. McNeil, playing out on the wings this time, cuts inside, does this. I mean, that's just one incredible goal. And then, into the second half, we take the lead. 50 minutes in, a ball forward to find Calvert-Lewin, who scores his second of the season. He scored against Tottenham, now they want to sign him. And then we make it 3-1 just 2 minutes later. Andres Sheldrick plays it to Onana, who goes and shoots. Well, he passes it to MacLeod, who scores anyway, so it's 3-1. And then we make it 4. Van der Beek finds Garner, he plays it across, and finds Demarai Gray. Yes, Demarai Gray scored against Tottenham. I'm not sure what else to say about this point in time, but there you go. And now, we're looking quite good. 4-1 against Tottenham. Who might have set the manager at this point, but hey, that's beside the point. Then we took on Norwich City in the League Cup, and inside 4 minutes, we're 1-0 up. Iwobi finds MacLeod, he finds Gray, and that is a really well-worked goal. Then we conceded an equaliser 33 minutes in. Adenida takes the ball, runs a bit, shoots and scores. 1-0. And then, literally within seconds of the second half, we concede again. Adenida scores it, and believe it or not, we lost. Yeah, we actually lost. Our first game as Everton manager, away from home against Norwich City in the EFL Cup. I must confess, I was a bit startled when this was the game we lost for the first time ever, but hey, one less competition to really win, I suppose, and I guess it had to come at some point. I just wasn't expecting to be this team, of all teams, to be the first team to beat us in all competitions. Then we took on Wolves, and inside 3 minutes, they scored. Jimenez runs and runs and runs. Pickford doesn't do well to save, and it's a goal. And it's the only goal of the game. And this is generally the first time we've been completely outplayed to the point that we looked second best, and Wolves honestly deserved this win. So not only did we lose our first game last time out, we then lost our first league game against Wolves. So I guess you could say it was bound to happen at some point. I just wasn't expecting to be Wolves. Look at the match momentum. They absolutely deserved the win. So congratulations to Wolves. Then we hosted Aston Villa in the first game after the World Cup. I'll show you who won that in a bit. And we drew 0-0 against Villa. So there's that. And perhaps we should have scored with the chances we created. Olsen had a 7.3 average rating. I think that tells you how well he did. But then we had a first game. And then we had a last game before the count of the year. Sheldrick scored the opening goal from the penalty. We then made it 2-0 inside 27 minutes. Sheldrick again involved. And he finds Onana, who scores this goal to make it 2-0. Before we make it 3, and Anthony Gordon, who's still at the club, finds Calvert-Lewin, who finds the back of the net. 54 minutes in, we win 3-0, and it's a good result. And honestly, we deserve the win, even if they did actually have quite a few chances in the game. But yes, as things stand, we're top of the table. Our next game, away to Man City, away to Erling Haaland, who's got 23 league goals in 18 league matches. He's a monster. In fact, I don't think he's even played 18. He's only played 14 league matches. He's got 23 goals. This guy is a monster, to say the least. Unbelievable. But yes, that's happened. They're doing well. We're doing well. We have an FA Cup game against Huddersfield later down the line, which I'm not going to show you. But the World Cup has happened as well. Who won it? Well, Spain did. They beat Netherlands 3-2 in the final. And yeah, England did not win the final. In fact, they didn't even get to the semi-final. Spain beat France there. Serbia got to the semi-finals, losing to the Netherlands. And the Netherlands beat Argentina penalties. Serbia beat Germany. France beat England, so at least they got something right. Brazil lost in extra time to Spain. So, yeah, Japan didn't do any heroics in this World Cup, sadly enough, but what can you do? And in the second round, USA lost to the Netherlands, so that's something that was right. Tunisia lost to Argentina, which is still strange to say that Tunisia actually made it through in this universe. Morocco did not make it through, so there's that. England beat Senegal, so that was actually a real repeat there. Mexico were beaten by France, so that didn't happen. Germany knocked out Belgium. Serbia knocked out Uruguay. Croatia lost to Spain, so they did something that they couldn't do alive in the save. Well, Brazil beat Ghana, so yeah, Uruguay and Ghana were through. Portugal did not even get out of the groups. So let's go through the groups anyway. I'm curious to see what you have to say on this matter. So Poland did what they couldn't do in this universe and actually knocked out of the groups. Wales actually won the game. Iran lost all their matches. Ecuador didn't go through. They got 4 points. Netherlands won all their games as per usual. So if anything, Group A's normal. Group B, England didn't actually draw against USA. USA didn't actually draw against Wales. Wales actually won a game, so there's that confusion. Tunisia made it through. Denmark still finished bottom of their group, so at least that happened, I suppose. Belgium actually made it through their group. Morocco did only get 4 points, so there's that. Canada won a game. They beat Belgium. So, yeah, Belgium actually still did rubbish in their own group. Brazil didn't win their group. Serbia did. Switzerland got third. Cameroon did not win a game. Ghana won all 3 matches in this World Cup. They beat Portugal 1-0, Uruguay 3-2, and South Korea 2-0. South Korea lost all their matches. Portugal only beat South Korea by 5-0, but that was their only win of the group. So, I guess we can laugh about that, right? And Costa Rica did win a game. They beat Japan. And Japan did beat Germany. So, some things actually happened, just not all of what we were expecting. So, I guess we could say it wasn't completely unrealistic there. Ismaili Sarr. I don't think I can get him, right? He's also available for 28 million. He's wanted by Leicester. I'm assuming that's a thing that was required of him. But yeah, fun fact about how he almost went to Everton on transfer deadline day after a rumour was made about him actually signing for them. So there's that. Oh, also, we have just sold Tom Davies for £5 million to Hoffenheim. He was upset about game time. I said, you know what? I can try and sell him. And we got £5 million for him. Is this the best deal in the world? Probably not, because we might need him for registration, but he only played once for me. He wasn't going to get first team football with one of the players in front of him. And honestly, he's going to be replaced regardless anyway. So it makes sense to sell Tom Davies on for £5 million. That's good money for way, and allows us to work in the transfer window. We do only have 6.41 million in the transfer window though, so there's that. But we've got 88 grand in the wages, so I guess that's a positive. But now we're taking on City. I'm expecting problems to happen. They are the best team in the league this season behind us. They are only a few points behind. And I don't see us winning this game, quite frankly. It'll be a miracle if we can pull it off. The starting lineup for this game is going to be this. We're going to have Pickford in goal, Holgate as right back, Tarkowski and Cody as the 2 centre-backs. We have Mikolenko as the left back, James Garner as a DN, deep line playmaker, Iwobi as the box-to-box, Onana as the Mazzala, Anthony Gordon as the inverted wing on the right. I know he's been sold in real life. He's not been sold in this save. Andreas Sheldrup, for example, hasn't been signed by us in real life. He's been signed by Benfica in real life, but we signed him for 7.5 million in the game. Calvert-Lewin starts up front. On the bench, we have Begovic, Mina, Decorwe, Idrissa Gana Gueye, Demarai Gray, Townsend, Dwight McNeil, Ben Godfrey, and Tony Lato. So we got a few players that we can definitely work with. Whether or not we can do well, I don't know, but hey, things can go against us long term. Either way, let's see how we do against Man City at their ground. If we lose, we go second place. If we don't lose, then I consider that a win, honestly. I really do. So, City's team is this, and it looks strong, doesn't it? I'm not expecting to have a good time here. This is a team that should be beating us 9 times out of 10. But if we do well, we do well. The fact that our only 2 defeats have come in against Wolves and Norwich in recent competition says a lot. But we're still top. They're second. This is still an amazing season from our point of view. So hopefully, we could do a very good job. If we can't win, then it's not the end of the world. City have a corner. We've gone for cautious already. And Haaland shoots and he's hit the woodwork. Okay, we've survived. Just about. It's not been our best start, has it? But we are not losing. I've gone defensive. I don't think it's going to work, but I've gone defensive. Laporte to take the free kick. And De Bruyne finds Cancelo, who's found Grealish. And Grealish can go for goal. Has done. He's put it wide. I would take that. That's the only 2 chances we've seen so far. So as things stand, I would take this result. I would take going top of the table still. They've been a better team. They've had plenty of chances. Apparently they had a really good chance for the end. I don't know what it was, but we're still top as things stand. Liverpool will go up the third. Can we keep going though? That's my question right now. Okay, free kick to City. Bernardo Silva takes it. Haaland scores. I think that's on. It's not a shock that he scored, honestly. It's Erling Haaland, for goodness sake. We've had a bad racing for all our defenders, and it's been given. We are losing to Man City. 19 games it's taken us to no longer be top, but yeah, it's Erling Haaland. I'm not surprised he scored. De Bruyne's going to take the free kick. They're all onside. Haaland's hit the post. We've not even heeded the warning, have we? This is bad. You know, it says a lot that I've taken off both my centre-backs because I've been really bad in this game. Bernardo Silva finds Rodrigo. They've hit the bar again. And, oh dear. Here's Bernardo Silva once more. I don't think we're going to see much more, but Laporte's going for goal over the bar. Another free kick. Bernardo Silva again. But we've got a chance actually this time. Garner finds Mina, plays it forward. Calvert-Lewin's got all the time and space in the world he wants, but he's going to run into space and lose the ball eventually. Or he's going to do that. He's going to literally hurt himself and get taken off. Well, that's ironic. But Ronaldo gets the ball back. We lose the ball. And can we at least kick the ball out, please? Or give us a goal? That'd be genuinely sportsmanlike of you. Come on. Give us the ball or give us a goal. I don't care which one you do as long as you don't score, please. Calvert-Lewin's on the floor in absolute agony. He's going to be taken off anyway. Haaland's going to shoot and score. No, Pickford denies. Okay. Kick the ball out now. Come on. He's injured. Oh, what did he do? It was all going so well, wasn't it? Goodness me. Bernardo Silva plays the ball in. Erling Haaland's going to score again. You know what the worst part is? You know he's going to score, but you can't do anything about him. He's just that kind of player. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Could I have done more? Probably, but he's got 29 goals. Even the AI is struggling against him in this. Even in real life, they're struggling against him. I don't think you can do much more about it. But yeah, Erling Haaland gets the brace. It's 2-0 City. We're not going to get anything out of this game. They're going top of the table the first time this season. Mahrez to take the free kick. Calvin Phillips has now scored. That's not offside. Come on, guys. That is not off. We've been absolutely humiliated here at the moment. And it's not surprising. It is Man City. Oh, it's been disallowed. Never mind. I genuinely thought I was onside. But okay. He's blocked the keeper's view, apparently. Who blocks his view? Oh, it wasn't even... It was Nathan Ake that did it. Okay, fair enough. Mahrez has hit the corner. This is going to be a hatch for Haaland, isn't it? I can just see it. I'm watching Haaland right now. I'm highlighting him because I tell you, John Stones has somehow got that. I don't know how that's not gone in, but it's not gone in. John Stones has missed a sitter. So we lost 2-0. Am I upset? Not really. We are easily the worst team in the game. And yeah, we probably should have lost by more goals. I'm surprised as long as it did for us to get the opening goals. But okay, I'll take this result, honestly. As long as we can just bounce back from this afterwards, you know? So we're no longer top. It's a shame. But let's be honest. This was never on the cards. 19 games left. We've still got half a season to go. We've got 45 points. If we can do what we did in the first half of the season, in the second half of the season, that's second place. This has already been a successful season as far as I'm concerned. We've got 3 times as many points as Everton have got in real life. So, let's be frank, this is a massive overachievement. Well, that's Calvert-Lewin's chance of getting a transfer done, isn't it? 3 to 6 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks due to a twisted ankle. And he wants to move, apparently. 8 games he's played, got 3 goals. He's not going to move with that kind of form, honestly. Either way, though, we're going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys like and share this video and that you subscribe to the channel. Really does help me a lot. Do you think top of the table is unrealistic for us to target now? Or do you think we should be grateful with getting a top 7 finish? Yes, I'm literally thinking we can have that much of a degrade in performance over the rest of the season. You never know at this game. It could just hit you like a train. But either way, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.